cancer, but performing screening mammograms can detect breast cancer at its earliest when there are no symptoms and when it is more likely to be treated successfully. All women should have a primary health care provider who is aware of their medical history, family history, and risk factors. Women 40 to 45 years can choose whether to start screening in consultation with their physician. All women 45 to 54 years should have an annual mammogram. Women older than 55 years can have a yearly mammogram or choose to have one every 2 years. Monthly breast self-exams in conjunction with the mammogram can increase the odds of early detection. Be proactive about your health.
At the Lyndon Bindling International Airport, I'm Corvell Pyfrom. This is ZNS.
It's time for Focus Forward, sponsored by Invest Grand Bahama. It's Grand Bahama's best talk show, highlighting all of the positive things happening in Freeport.
Look forward to our special guests each week that will tell you about events, activities, and initiatives that are making a remarkable impact on our community.
You'll also hear from local business owners and get a heads up on deals and special promotions. It's time to Focus Forward. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Grand Bahama's Best Talk Show, Focus Forward, sponsored by the Invest Grand Bahama unit of the Grand Bahama Port Authority. My name is Glendia Sweeting, Manager of Quality Assurance and Special Projects at the GBPA, and I am joined by my co-host, Alex Thompson, the Director of Public Affairs at the Downtown Freeport Business Association. I don't like when you do this. How about you introduce yourself next time?
I like the introduction.
Do you?
I am worthy of an introduction.
Give yourself the introduction that you're worthy of.
I want you to give it to me.
Oh, goodness. This is going to be long. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. You know, it's very difficult to deal with this lady sometimes, but I love her to death. But, you know, she's not always very easy to deal with. But, of course, Alex is also a part of the Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce, and she's very active here in the business community, and we continue to work together. And this year makes 10 years in October that Focus Forward has been on board, and 8 of those years she has been right here stressing me out on this side of the couch.
Partay. Y'all had a partay, right? We're going to let y'all know where the partay is.
I don't know what she is talking about or whose budget that's coming from. Well, we'll talk about that a little later. Listen, so this is where you come to be able to get information, things that need to be spotlighted within the city of Freeport. If you want to know what's happening here in Freeport and by extension in Grand Bahama, you want to be able to watch Focus Forward. So make sure that you're sharing the show, you're telling everyone where they can go, and of course you can find us on social media, and you can watch us on television, on ZNS and some of the other stations. But listen, follow our social media pages, you'll know exactly where to go. Now we're going to have a wonderful conversation today.
What's the social page name?
Empowering Licensees or Invest Grand Bahama. One of those pages.
One of those pages.
Once you go and take a look, you'll be able to find it. We're also on YouTube, Grand Bahama Port Authority.
You can do
so
that
make
as
sure
well.
go and check it out.
Okay.
Thank you for the reminder.
I'm keeping in line.
You don't need to keep me in line.
I got to keep in line.
I need to keep you in line. Because you always falling out the line.
I think I'm a boatman. I'm a seaman. You say line.
What is happening here? Listen, so we want to get into our conversation for today. Of course, we're talking about the manageable mortgage and auto extravaganza that's happening with Commonwealth Bank, guys.
That's a long name for
money.
talking about money.
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 Right? So, but it's the opportunity. Money. What we want to talk about is the opportunity for... You don't sound really good singing.
Okay. This is a very
smart financing.
show.
We want to talk about smart financing. We want to talk about home ownership and everything that Commonwealth Bank offers. And of course, we know that we have 2 branches here within the city of Freeport. And so they are just available and ready to serve you. And so we definitely want to talk to them about what's happening with that.
Only bank with 2 branches?
I never thought of that.
Yeah. They care about us.
Okay. All right. That's a big footprint.
You didn't know that?
I never thought about it, but good point, Alex. So we want to be able to speak with persons from both of the branches. We want to find out what these offerings are. Tell us about this huge extravaganza. This isn't just an event or just a moment in time. You're not just going for a loan. This is an extravaganza, and you have an opportunity to get some funding, possibly for home and auto. So let's introduce our guests. We definitely want to welcome back to the show. They were with us with, I think that was the month of December. Was that December?
Yes, it was December.
Yeah. And we went in-house at Commonwealth Bank, and we had a wonderful show with them. And so we're very happy. Really? We probably didn't want you to be there then. Were you traveling? You were somewhere.
I was not traveling.
No, you weren't here.
I was promoting the Downtown Freeport Business Association.
So you left us. We didn't leave you.
I don't know about that. You should have planned it around my schedule.
Your schedule is more important than that of the Grand Bahama Port Authority and Commonwealth Bank.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But they're here today.
So they are here today, and we're so excited to be able to welcome them and welcome back Mrs. Janesta Jackson, the branch manager at Commonwealth Bank Lucaya. And we also want to welcome back Mr. O'Don Hanna, who's the assistant branch manager at Commonwealth Bank Lucaya. Thank you guys so much for being with us.
And thank you so much for having us.
Anytime, anytime. Because we know when they come. We know when they come. When they come, they come in with some of this. Right. Yes. Okay. So we're looking forward to hearing a little bit about it. But let's get into the conversation, right? We can get to the money house. We context. All right. Context. So since December, Commonwealth Bank continues to operate. There's lots going on, lots of services and things that you offer. Now here we are, some 4 months or so later, and we're hearing about this grand extravaganza that's about to happen that has to do with homes and auto. Tell us a little bit about that, Mrs. Jackson.
Awesome. And Glenn, do you allow me just a second just to thank you for inviting us yet again. And I watch your show all the time. Alex, I see you all the time zooming through the food store, you know, pulling down things off the shelf, you and the paparazzi. So we thank you so much for keeping Grand Bahama on the map, keeping us noticed, keeping us, keeping the public aware of what the business houses are doing. So at Commonwealth Bank, yes, we thank you for receiving us in December. We came, we bought gifts, we offered some excellent rates during the Christmas holidays, and we promised that we will be anchored in the Grand Bahama community, and that is what we are continuing to do. We are going to be putting on a mortgage fair and an auto show. And believe you me, both branches are combined, so you have all the resources under one roof. And I can talk for days, so I'm going to bounce over to John right away.
But ladies, I want to thank you guys. You know, you guys is by us. We welcomed you. I thank you for welcoming us here today. I like what you guys did with the place. Listen to me, you fixed me up, you got me all makeup done. I feel like Clint Watts. I ready to go on the news tonight. Right? I'm ready to go on tonight. But what we're going to have is, we're going to have when we're actually tweaking it. What we told you guys this morning was basically the old version of it. We're tweaking it. Now we went on board with Doctor's Hospital.
Okay.
Right? So now we're making this a big health, wellness, mortgage, auto, fair. It's a joint initiative. We're going to have it, actually, and it's going to be moved to Christ the King. Okay. So I want everybody bucking May 2nd on Christ the King. We having something big, all right? It's going to be a big dish and dig. We can wine, we can dine you, we can make sure, hey. Listen to me, listen to me. Listen to me.
Wine and dine?
Wine and dine you up there. Listen to me. What you're going to have is, you're going to come out there, you're going to get your health, you're going to get your pressure check, and then you're going to walk out with a new car.
But first they're going to walk. First they're going to walk, and then they're going to drive out in a new car, and they're going to pull up to their brand new spanking house.
Exactly.
This gets very interesting.
Yes.
So let's get into the dynamics of things now. Because everybody is watching, they're getting excited, just as excited as you guys are, and as excited as we are. We want to talk about how can we get to that new house and that brand new car. So how can people that are watching the show now begin to prepare themselves for May 2nd?
Awesome, and that is exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to bring together a clinic, we call it, so to speak, where we have all the experts in terms of, we have the attorneys to give the legal advice, the contractors to give advice on how to construct the home. Definitely we have the real estate companies. If you don't know where you want to build, what you want to do, build, buy, whatever, sell, we have the real estate companies out there as well. We have the insurance company. So we have pretty much all the resources under one roof, under one parking lot, Christ the King parking lot, May 2nd. And pretty much the resources that we're gonna have, it'll take you almost 2 weeks, and we talking from the bank's perspective, 2 weeks to provide us the information that we need that you can get from under that one roof on Saturday, May 2nd.
Wow. Now, when you talk about 2 weeks now, and all of the information that's needed. Sorry, Alex, I know you want to jump in, but I got to ask these questions. Because you see people are watching and they really want to know. And there are a lot of young people that are very interested in getting into home ownership. And some people are a little afraid because they don't necessarily know what to do. And then some people get intimidated by banks.
Right.
So one of the things that I would like for you to do is tell us about some of those documents.
Right.
And I also understand, and we are probably going to touch it in a few minutes, short order, but there are some new documents that have come to the table more recently. I've been hearing about things like CRIF reports, like these kinds of things.
Yes.
So tell us about some of the documents that are needed when someone needs to be able to apply
for a mortgage. Well, I mean, okay, remember now, May 2nd, we call it Bankomania now, right?
Bankomania.
Bankomania, right? So at Bankomania, what you're going to need is, right, you're going to need basic stuff, right? Don't, please, get in the mortgage. I know it sounds as though it's something to be intimidated by, but it's a Bahamian dream, and it's still accomplishable at Commonwealth Bank.
Yes.
We try our best to make sure Bahamians get in their homes.
Get a piece of that rock.
Get a piece of that rock. I want you to think about this, right? It's a Bahamian bank. Our incentive is for Bahamians, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, I'm hearing some reports that, you know, some banks, they're not even looking to help with construction anymore. They're trying to step out of that market. But at Commonwealth Bank, we still have our hands down, feet down, and our mindset is to still, whatever we need to do to get the Bahamians in the house, we're going to do that, right? But in terms of documentation, simple, straightforward. Job letter, pay stub. If it's in reference to the CRIF report, right? It's something small. It's nothing to worry about. You come in, you sign a form. It's a $25 fee for it, but we still cover the cost for the most part.
What is a CRIF report?
The CRIF report, it's really the Bahamian version of the credit bureau.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So it was implemented a few years back now. It's really fully on stream with all the banks. So no matter where you go, you know, once you apply, the bank, they could find out exactly how you've been banking at another bank, right?
To make sure you've been a good steward over your finances.
Exactly, you got it. Yeah. But I mean, for the most part, I think Bahamians, I believe in Bahamians personally. I think that for the most part, we sometimes get mixed up a little bit in our finances because we don't have the proper counsel, right? But at Commonwealth Bank, we take the time out to make sure that you get the proper counseling. So I think that
that's free.
Yeah, that's right, man. You got to worry about that.
I just checking. I'm checking.
If you come in, sign your CRIF report. We do our background check. For the most part, I haven't seen anything that's been alarming that stops the customer from getting approved. So that's nothing to fail. But mostly job letter, pay stub. If you've already found something, you know we're going to need that sales agreement, an appraisal. But just for the quick pre-assessment, man, job letter, pay stub, bring me your printouts. If you have any loans or credit cards, any place else, bring that information.
Bring all of that stuff.
That's crucial.
Now, what if, I lost my train of thought for a second because I have so many questions.
Bankomania.
Segment two for you. What about someone that's an entrepreneur? So we have a lot of entrepreneurs that watch the show.
I love them.
And a lot of them watch the show, particularly when we have the banks on, because they want to know how can they really prepare themselves to access cash, finances, funding. So when it comes to a job letter and those kinds of things, what does that look like for the entrepreneur looking to get a smart vehicle or a home?
You self-employed?
Let's have the conversation. Bring the job letter.
What job letter, right?
I sign off on my own job letter.
You self-employed.
Glendia Sweden Limited, signed by Glendia Sweden.
Now, if you're self-employed, your biggest thing is going to be making sure you bring those statements.
Okay.
Right.
Bring your statements so we can
For the
verify
last
it.
2 years.
For at least 24 months, bring in your statements, right? And if you have any financial reporting, that'll be awesome. You know,
Okay.
income statements, stuff like that, right?
All of that stuff.
But for the most part, you're trying to get a new car, make sure you please, as entrepreneurs, the problem that we have with a lot of them, and what intimidates a lot of banks, is that they don't make their deposits regularly.
Yes.
Please, if you're
Very
an entrepreneur,
important.
I think the stigma is it's so difficult doing banking in the Bahamas as an entrepreneur. No, it's not. Just make sure you have your documentation lined up.
Okay.
If it's there, we can work with you. And that's what we do at Commonwealth Bank. We work with you, we work with Bahamians.
So you take the money from under the mattress.
Right.
And put it in the bank.
Put it in the bank,
Put it
please.
in the bank.
For that
Everybody only make $5 that day.
And that's fine. We're not looking, actually, Commonwealth Bank is not looking for how much you have in the bank. We just need to see that you are paying yourself. Even if it's an in and out, you pay yourself, it's a record. You know, there's QuickBooks that help with it. So you're pretty much just providing that record on a daily basis, and you don't have to go and search it up. Okay, and of course we would need, if your business was self, your business license from, of course, the Port Authority.
Oh, fantastic. Make sure you come with your GBPA license now. Be ready, be ready.
I need one car though.
You need a car.
I need a car.
Well, you know, they have some nice fancy electric
I need
vehicles
a car
these
show.
days.
Yes, and it's absolutely.
Who's going to be out there? What kind of car? You say car show, I'm going to see a car out there?
All the big dogs.
Definitely.
We got a couple of cars, people can come out there, they can take a look.
I can
you
sit
know.
inside the car.
How about taking
Yes.
I
You can have a test drive out there
Test
too.
drive.
It's Bankomania, man. Come on now.
And we have
no expenses spared.
And it's going to be car companies, two major companies are the Nassau Sandpin Motors and Elite Motors. They're going to be out there. They're going to bring those cars down off the boat and on the boat, and they're hoping that you can drive off on Saturday.
Really?
And they don't have to
In
take them
your
back on
brand
the
new
boat.
vehicle.
What?
Yes.
What are we talking about?
Alex, go get one car,
I'm
child.
about to do that, so. Y'all, when I get this raise, but okay, let's go.
Let me put my pen down. Can't sign off on nothing yet.
You know, all right, you're making me say Bankomania. You're getting me excited now. I almost feel like I need to come in tennis and a suit and be ready to, you know, slam,
go.
smack down.
Bring it down.
Bring it.
Yes, bring it.
All right, and so, but you know what I want to really point out the fact, like you said, when we have to get these documents, you're letting them know. It's a week in advance, right?
Yes.
So we can get ourselves, request a job letter from the bank. We can make sure that you have all the documents ready, download
Right.
some stuff from off the internet, get your statements. So you want to come there ready.
Exactly.
Don't come there with the questions and you don't have what's needed.
Exactly.
You know, so let's just do that right quick. Tell
That's
them
the
right quick.
homework.
Yeah, that's the homework. Tell them again, what's their homework right quick before we have to go to break. Tell them one more time what is absolutely required they need to bring to Bankomania.
Well, it's the same documents that O'Don identified already, but remember now, we're going to have all the business, the key business partners in that one building. We're going to have the insurance companies, the contractors, the real estate companies, so they are going to provide a lot of the information that we would need on the spot with regards to mortgage. However, O'Don will share with you in terms of the consumer, in terms of the car loans.
Well, say it again.
The car loans.
Car loan.
The requirements.
It's the same thing. Job letter, pay stub. If you have any printouts, bring the printouts, right?
You need my ID?
Yeah, of course. Sorry about that. You need your ID now. If you get in the car, you know you need a driver's license.
So you need a driver's license.
Driver's license, bring your
Sufficient.
passport.
And
But
a passport.
Rule of thumb is, with all banking...
I can't bring my job ID?
And dealing with any financial institution, always bring your passport. That passport that's like the global identification.
That's the passport?
That's the
Yes.
passport. Make sure you have that at minimum.
Okay.
All right?
So my job ID is not going to cut it.
No, you can't run with that.
No, you need more than that. You need more than that. Anybody can have a job ID. Anybody don't have a passport.
It doesn't have to be a valid passport.
Right.
Yeah.
It has to be a
And
valid passport.
it must be up to date.
It must be a valid passport, yes, a national insurance. However, on May 2nd, if you have an expired one, we can get started with that, and then you could provide an up-to-date one as quick as Monday, because we want to get you in driving in your car and turning that key as soon as possible.
Okay.
I
Now I know
hope
we have to
really.
go to. I know we have to go to break really quickly, but I have a quick question, and I'd like to have a quick, informative answer. We didn't talk about attorneys. When you talk about homes, right?
Yes.
A part of the process, you have to have an attorney that you have to go through the remainder of the process with.
Yes.
What does that look like from the bank standpoint? Is there a specific list of people that are approved to be used? Can I go to my own attorney that I have to do the transaction? What does that look like?
Pretty pretty much we have most of the attorneys here in Grand Bahama is on our approved list. And we just want to make sure we have an approved list of attorneys, appraisers, and all of those to ensure that, you know, we're getting quality for our buck. And most of them are on the list. So pretty much we would ask you, share with us your attorney, and more than likely they're on our list.
They're on the list. I love the flexibility.
Two things. One, go right on the website. We have our list of attorneys, unapproved appraisers. Don't hurt your head about it.
Okay.
Go on the website, click on it, see who you're dealing with. You're good to go. Also, the attorneys that we're going to have on site, they're giving discounts. This Bankomania,
Okay.
no expenses spared.
1%
Spared. I like this. And I really like you.
I tell you, no expenses spared. Okay, we can be trying to make sure
So we're ready to go.
get into their homes. Please don't be intimidated. This is the time now. We are Bahamian Bank. We're looking to do for Bahamians. Don't be afraid.
Yes.
May 2nd. Bankomania.
All right, Bankomania, definitely. We're definitely looking forward to Bankomania with Commonwealth Bank Lucaya and also Freeport branch. And we're going to talk to Freeport branch just over on the other side of this break. But listen, get ready, you know, this is some serious business. You have a real opportunity. I am also a customer of Commonwealth Bank.
I had a smackdown music.
Almost 20 years. Ask my folks over on this couch. It's been a very, very long time. And so just really happy to be able to have them on the show today. And I'm so happy that they're sharing this information with you so that you can have an opportunity to do something great. Get yourself a new home, get yourself a car. Buy one, build one, drive off with one
Buy Bahamian
on May 2nd. And if you're not sure what you need to do, they have it May 2nd at Christ the King Church. Go inside and pray and then go next door. Make sure you go to the extravaganza, the Bankomania. Listen, we'll be right back on the other side of this break. We have so much more for you from Commonwealth Bank. We'll be right back right after this.
Welcome to Freeport, the reawakened, the reimagined, the rebirth, the Renaissance capital of the Bahamas. Over $1.5 billion in investments. Marinas, cruise ports, downtown revitalization, residential developments. We're putting the city on the map. Want to know more? Just log on. Your future is only a click away.
Hi, everyone. We are back here on Focus Forward having a wonderful day talking about
Bankomania. I feel like I'm about to go out there and I'm about to get me a belt.
You are too excited.
And I am going to be holding on to that belt for the whole year. The winner of Bankomania. You know what? I can have a new car, refinance my mortgage, and hold on. I wonder if I get some money to do something else. We can see.
We're talking to the right people to be able to find out what you can do. We're talking with Commonwealth Bank that joined us again today. We had them back in December. If you're just joining us, I'll give you a little history. Alex wasn't there. She didn't want to be with us. She left. Claudine was with us. Shout out to Claudine, who's in the studio today. But we definitely wanted to continue the conversation with all of the good things that they're doing. And so now we're talking about an extravaganza. We're talking about an opportunity for smart financing, home ownership, health, brand new vehicles coming all the way from Nassau.
Big tanks.
Yes.
All day.
All day.
Inside and outside at Christ the King grounds.
Yes.
I like what you said before I went to pray. You can pray and then come get the money.
Tell you better ask the God to guide you when you go in there. Tell him to guide you and help you out. You may need some help. You may need some help.
Indeed.
You never know.
Indeed.
So I want to talk about what we did not talk about in the last segment. We want to get some more information out of our ladies.
You didn't let me talk in the first segment.
I know. Sometimes I just have to tell you to be quiet because you talk too much.
I don't know.
No, I talked too much in the last segment.
She sure did.
So I'm gonna give you a little leeway to do what you got to do, my dear.
Okay.
And we're gonna go for it. But let's just welcome our guests because now we're talking with Commonwealth Bank Freeport branch. And so we have these two lovely ladies with us, Miss Darlene Gibson, who is the branch manager there, and also Mrs. Jeroma Rose, who's the assistant branch manager there. And so all of the money people in the room, And Commonwealth Bank Lucaya is still with us, so more money people in the room, right?
So I like to Commonwealth Lucaya close to where I live.
Right.
And Commonwealth on the mall downtown. That's right. Close to where I work.
Right. So you have opportunities to go and spend money and get money from anywhere.
I like we said, spend money and get
So,
money.
We want to just jump off of the conversation where we started. I know you guys have so much more to offer and to tell us about. But I think we wanted to just jump right in and start talking about interest rates. Because we talk about a lot of things. Yes, Mom, go ahead, help yourself. Go ahead.
Thank you all so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate you all for being here.
Thank you so much for this moment. Like Janessa and O'Dawn said, I mean, it's truly a pleasure to be here today. We thank you for sharing your platform with us. And we do watch the programs as well. So we're excited to be here this morning.
Are you happy I'm here this morning, eh?
I'm happy both of you are here. Yeah. You know, I see your chemistry because we watch your program. So you both of you doing a wonderful job. I know it's real.
In the room.
Yeah, she has her role, you have your role, but you all blend very well.
Together.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good, very good.
So before we went to break, we were talking about this house, this car that we're supposed to be getting, but you know what we didn't get to talk about? The people want to know. The people want to know. What are the interest rates on these loans and these mortgages that you're going to be offering on May 2nd? We need to know. Inquiring minds need to know.
Well, we already cleared the air. Bankomania, we said?
Bankomania.
Bankomania, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, Bankomania. So we are prepared on mortgages to go as low as 4%. Now, you could do your homework. You could do your homework throughout the Bahamas, ladies. 4%.
A real 4%?
A real 4%.
Not 2% added on top of that?
4%.
Now, is this 4% for the entire time, or is this 4% to start, and maybe we could look at some adjustments later, depending on how the market goes? I just got to ask.
We're not one of those institutions. We don't adjust. Once you sign and we agree, that's confirmed for the life of the mortgage.
For the mortgage.
Yes.
I need to refinance.
I just was about to say, any refinance.
Of course, we would allow you to, if you want to bring your mortgage from another institution and transfer it over to us. Oh, we're more than happy to help you.
Okay.
Yeah, you can bring it over. Let's see how we can work with you as well. Yeah, we are prepared. We are prepared to work with everybody. It was mentioned Bahamians first, and we're prepared to work with every Bahamian.
Okay, no, this is not like I'm repeating you, but I just need to make sure this is clear.
Yes.
As I get the camera, I got a camera.
We just have to rewind. We just got to rewind.
4%.
Yes.
Mortgage rate. When I started my mortgage was 8.5%.
Yes.
And that was with an incentive.
Wow.
My mortgage there.
Really?
Yes.
How long ago was that?
Let's not get into that. But I mean, just even you know. So I want to encourage persons, like, even if you have a mortgage, you're offering refinancing. Okay, so that's an excellent price on the mortgage.
Yeah.
What about me car now?
Oh, the cars. You're talking rates 3.99%. We're going lower. Lower. You heard what it is? Bankomania.
That's right.
3.99%.
9%.
As low
on
as
a car loan?
Yes, we don't want any of those cars from Nassau to go back.
You all have that
They're
right?
going to be
Not 13%.
No, it's 3.99%. As low as 3.99%.
I know there is not a bank. Can't be another bank that could beat that.
No.
No.
Seriously.
No.
You're standing on that.
We're standing on it.
that.
As low as 3.99%.
Commonwealth Bank is the leaders in personal banking. Remember that. The leader.
Everybody else following yours.
You understand me? Okay, don't get me excited now. Okay. And when it comes to auto financing, you'll find that we are the #1 bank that put out the most loans, most years, almost every year when it comes to auto financing for Bahamians.
You are for Bahamians.
Yeah. Yes.
And you make your decisions right here in the Bahamas.
Yes.
Of course, fully Bahamian owned.
So we could get pre-approvals on site on May 2nd.
On May 2nd, yes.
I actually not me. No. Previous guest said we could drive off in a new car.
Well, of course, we would like to see that happen.
Oh.
Well, bring your documents.
Bring your documents. Bring your documents. The dealerships will be coming from Nassau with a number of cars. And, you know, electric cars is the big thing now. And so that's a big opportunity. Let's do what we have to do. Yeah.
Question, why?
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Why? Why offer these interest rates? Why have Bankomania? Why? Is there something that we don't know? Y'all know that we don't know?
We're here for Bahamians. We are Bahamian Bank. Okay, we want to empower Bahamians. We want Bahamians to live at the best standard possible. Why is it that a Bahamian cannot own an electric vehicle? Why is it that a Bahamian cannot own a brand new home? Why is it that a single mother cannot get a home for her and her family, or a new married couple? Why not? Why not?
Because they didn't come to Commonwealth Bank.
Ah, you got it, okay? And so, yeah, so, you know, Bahamians definitely, we're all about Bahamians, empowering Bahamians, raising the standard, giving them the opportunities to live a better standard of life. That's what we're here for.
Now, I know Alex is all excited about this. I'm excited too. But Alex, I think me and you should switch seats today because I feel like I need to have them in the hot seat. When you have the opportunity to have Commonwealth Bank in the front of you, you got to ask all of the questions. So, I want to talk about debt service ratio.
Yes.
That is a term that only comes up when you go to the bank.
People
Have you ever heard it anywhere else?
No, but you need to tell people what it means.
Right. What is it? And how does it impact customers when they sit in the front of you, particularly on May 2nd?
Right. So with the debt service ratio, we would compare your income to the outstanding liabilities that you have. So that is why we ask the questions. We would know whether or not you're able to qualify for the loan, and most likely you will, because we're always guided by central bank regulations. And so your income compared to your liabilities, that would help determine what your debt service ratio is.
Okay.
And we're going to have all of the specialists on site ready to, you know, let you know exactly where you stand as far as qualifying for a mortgage or for an automobile. It's going to be very easy.
Okay. Now, what about, let's just say, because you just said it's very likely that people are going to walk away with something.
Yes.
You're going to stick a pin there.
Yes.
Yeah.
If, in fact, someone does not qualify at that time, does Commonwealth Bank explain to them what the challenge is so that they are better prepared to walk away, do what they need to do to adjust themselves, and then come back to the table a little bit later on?
Yes.
Or do they just get, oh, well, you know, we're sorry, we just can't do this. See you later.
No, we definitely offer advice. Our specialists, if you're not able to just say qualify at that moment, we would give you different options. So we'd usually have option 1, 2, 3, and then you'd have something to go back to. So if you're not prepared today, we would give you advice where maybe in another month, maybe another, you know, few months are out, you're able to come back. We're going to make it happen for you.
Okay, and I think that's helpful, right?
Yes.
Because a lot of times people do walk away with questions from, and I'm not saying Commonwealth Bank, but some people would say, hey, well, I went to so-and-so and they just told me I couldn't get it, but they did not know why.
Exactly.
And I think if they can understand and truly appreciate what their position is from the bank's perspective, then they're in the best position to be able to say, hey, this is what I need to do. I probably need to do a year's worth of this, you know, whatever it is, in order to be able to qualify.
We're financial advisors, so you know that is a part of our job. That's our responsibility. So we want to make sure all Bahamians have an opportunity to, you know, progress in life. That's what we want.
That you're a financial advisor, so that persons aren't coming and thinking, oh, we're going to go to that fair, they're going to sell you give you a loan or give you a mortgage and then come back and take it from you if I don't do it. So I'm sure there's persons that are thinking, you know, in the past they would have gotten a loan, we've gotten a mortgage, they would have fell behind. You know, they may be timid to come back to you and say, I want to try this again. What advice would you give to them?
Even persons who may have fell behind, we're going to invite them to come. We have a department that actually specializes in that to assist our persons. Those persons.
They'll be out there on Saturday as well?
Oh, yeah. Everyone will be out there. We're going to be ready
on Saturday.
for full force. Commonwealth Bank will be out in full force.
You know, we're a full service institution. So we understand that in life things happen, circumstances change, and you may be in good standing today with us or with another institution, things change, and of course that impacts your income, like she mentioned, and you know, you might have incurred some issues with your repayments. So Commonwealth Bank is the institution that believes that yes, circumstances changes, but we are prepared to give customers a second, a third, a fourth opportunity. You know,
and we're the spirit.
Listen, we're a generational bank. Okay, let's get that. Really, really, we are. You know, and so you may have fallen on bad terms, whatever happened. However, we're the ones You come and you meet with us, you consult with us, we consult with you, and we give you another opportunity. Because we are for Bahamians. We are for
just standing
Bahamians.
above the others right now.
Yeah, we are for Bahamians.
So, let's talk a little bit about insurance. How does insurance play a role when it comes to both auto and mortgages? What is the bank's requirement? And what I mean is, in the case of a home, is insurance covered through the bank with the mortgage, or is someone required to pay separately? Like, what does that really look like for customers?
Okay.
Great minds think alike.
Right. So for the automobiles, of course, you would have the comprehensive insurance, full coverage. You know, in the event of an accident, it not only covers your car, but the other person's car, okay? With homes, we have full comprehensive insurance also, so that would cover hurricane, you know, God forbid, tornadoes, flooding, whatever.
What about fire?
Okay? Fire, definitely fire also.
Flood,
yes. Okay, so it's full comprehensive insurance. Usually that would be done, the customer would be able to choose the insurance company that they would like to go to. So on May 2nd, we're going to have a lot of insurance companies out there for both automobiles as well as for homeowners coverage. So we're going to have the full array of service
So that
out
is
there.
separate and apart from what happens in terms of the mortgage with Commonwealth Bank. Is that something that customers have to prepare for financially, separately?
Or is that included in the mortgage?
It is included.
It's included.
It is included in the monthly payment.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why I was asking. Because I was wondering if that's happening, simply because that's the best case scenario.
Exactly.
And then where you see the bank is definitely, you know, they're securing their interest, but they're also making sure that you're securing yours.
We're taking care of the customer.
So that's amazing.
Perfect.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I want to lay back again.
So when the mortgage is approved and your payment, your monthly mortgage payment is determined, what we do is we look at the amount of the insurance. She talked about hurricane, natural disasters, and we say a percentage of that every month will be added to your monthly mortgage payment. And so that way, you don't have to worry about once a year finding $3,000 or $4,000, $8,000 to pay the insurance company out of your pocket. It's already included.
Look at y'all thinking for us.
There you go. I tell you, we got
really could appreciate that.
Yes.
Really could appreciate that. That seems to be a great package. I might as well tell you.
Yes.
It's a good deal. It's a great package. It's great planning.
Yes.
And it really helps the Bahamian new homeowner or refinanced owner or someone that's purchasing a vehicle. It really helps them to be able to get themselves
I know we
together.
still have to go to break, but just a quick question. What about land? We talked about the home, we talked about the car. What if someone, a young person, you know, they're not ready to build a house just yet, or they have a vehicle already, they still live at home, but they want to make an investment. What about land? Can they come to you for a loan to purchase land?
Yes, they surely can. We offer financing for vacant lots also. And of course, the interest rates.
Tell me the interest rate.
You want to go back?
Yeah.
Very low.
You want to go?
Very low.
Hold on, wait.
Very low.
You sure? You ready? You sure?
As low as 4% also. Okay, 4%. 4. Yes, as low as.
And let me just say that in our mortgage package, okay, we provide additional financing that would cover your legal costs and other.
Shut the door.
Yes, we do.
The front and the back.
You talk about DSR, Glendale, can I call you by that name? But we can incorporate that in a separate financing to cover the entire package for you. We got you covered.
I'm out on the floor.
I want to make a heart.
Unbelievable.
We got you covered.
This is like the best promotional campaign I've heard about in a very long time.
So
Let's be honest.
We're going to break, but let me just make this clear, right? That's so important, right? The camera on me, listen. Most times when persons come, I'm also a real estate agent. When they come to me as a real estate agent, they're like, okay, you need to find the down payment. You need to find your legal fees. You need to find money for the insurance when you're buying something. But now, May 2nd, Commonwealth Bank, you only need to find your down payment and bring all your documents and get over to them.
There you go.
You don't have to worry about anything else.
Right.
Nothing else.
There you go.
Hold on, one more thing. Hold on, let me jump in there.
Jump.
She wanted that.
Commitment fee. That's something that banks normally talk about once you get to the table and you're ready, right?
Okay.
Is there a commitment fee that also must be paid for the transaction?
There is a commitment fee, but of course it's low also.
Minimal.
Minimal.
Okay.
Is that
Minimal.
included in the mortgage?
Yes.
Yes, it's a part of the mortgage package.
What?
Yes. So you would know
I've
that
never
up
heard about
front.
that.
Yes. Yes.
I did buy.
Okay. So we want to say too, in most instances, as we said, very low down payment, but in some instances, 100% financing.
Stop lying on the show.
No, we're not.
No.
And we're going to be in Christ the King yard, so we're not lying.
We can't lie on the show.
We can't lie there.
I hope Father Russell heard that. Father Russell said they can't lie. They can't lie, Father Russell.
In some instances, 100% financing is possible.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I can't.
Okay.
You know what? Get out of here.
So we want to...
Get ready for Bankomania.
Oh my goodness.
Go.
We definitely learned so much today from Commonwealth Bank. I mean, we can't even give a recap. They are giving so much away in this package, getting Bahamians ready to be homeowners and new vehicle buyers, and they're doing so much. Listen to me. If you just catching the show right now, rewind. You need to watch this. Don't miss anything. First and second segment, definitely. Third segment, of course. But first and second segment, definitely Commonwealth Bank. You need to know what is at your fingertips, what is an opportunity for you right now, right within the city of Freeport, right in Grand Bahama. We've never had these kinds of offerings come across our show from any particular institution in this arena. It's new, it's different. I thought when they did 8% in December, it was very, very low, and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to come see y'all. But this is just short, just incredible. It's incredible. And so we want to encourage you guys, please, Bahamians, this is your opportunity. Come ready, get your documents, walk with these things in your hand. Be ready to be able to take advantage of what's happening with Commonwealth Bank. This could be a fantastic opportunity for anyone who is ready. We have so much more to come. Like I said, rewind. If you didn't watch this, please rewind. But of course, make sure that you share the show with others. May 2nd is when you want to be at the Pro Cathedral of Christ the King downtown in Alex's Place.
Bankomania.
Yes, for Bankomania, so that you can be a part of it. And for everything that they offering right now, praying is very important. But when you pray, be quick and head over in there and get yourself sorted out. So we're going to be right back on the other side of this break. We want to talk to our businesses, and we're looking forward to sharing more with you. So we'll be right back right after this.
Welcome to Freeport, the reawakened, the reimagined, the rebirth, the Renaissance capital of the Bahamas. Over $1.5 billion in investments. Marinas, cruise ports, downtown revitalization, residential developments. We're putting the city on the map. Want to know more? Just log on. Your future is only a click away.
Grand Bahama Subs has been around since February 2021, right after the pandemic. So my business partner and I, we wanted to kind of get people eating right again and get people healthy again. So this is what we came up with. Grand Bahama Subs is a healthy food eatery. We carry a large variety of different meats. Also, you can order from our seafood menu. We have a signature sandwich, which is our tropical conch maboy. That's all conch, along with our secret recipe, of course. Also, you can order a garlic shrimp pizza, and seasonal, we do have a Parmesan lobster sandwich. Recently, we introduced our rice bowl, so that's a hit. You must come down to try that. Okay, so we are located at the Raven Mall, and it's food court number 6. Our number is 602-6651.
everyone, and welcome back to Focus Forward. We had an amazing morning with Commonwealth Bank, Lucaya, and Freeport branch talking about their wonderful Bankomania. That's coming up for home and auto so that you can get some opportunities for funding. So we're...
To my door, my front door.
Yeah, she is getting really excited.
Rate.
All of that good stuff.
Interest rate.
No, we need to send them to go and watch. Don't give them the details. Let's send them to go and watch. Go and watch that part of the show, because in this part of the show, we are talking about our local businesses, and this is the reason why we're here each and every week. This is the reason why we really say, you know what, we're going to come together, we're going to have a good time, and we're going to invite our businesses and give them a great opportunity to talk about what they're doing and to share with you what it is that they're offering so that you can go and support them. Buy local,
shop at home,
and tell me the rest.
Invest in this economy by supporting local businesses.
There you go. Yay. There you go.
Now listen, let's make this very, very clear. As much as you all hear me talk about downtown, this is not a downtown-centric show. This is any Freeport licensee has an opportunity to come on this show and talk about their business 100%.
Hold on, I like the fact that she even said that this is not a downtown show. I was stuck right there. Because as much as Alex always talks about downtown and she wants to bring everybody to downtown, and that's the only thing she cares about downtown.
Lies.
I am stuck on the fact that you even said that this is not a downtown show, because it isn't. I'm just happy she knows.
I am a Grand Bahama Island ambassador, and I promote all the businesses from the north, the south, the east, and the west.
Okay.
And on this show, we focus on our licensees, our Grand Bahama Port Authority licensees.
Good.
You know, legit.
So let's talk with them. Let's talk with them.
One of them today downtown, though.
So we...
Just was saying, because y'all gonna see them. That it's only downtown.
So we are very excited to welcome one of our first guests, who is not from downtown, but still within the city of Freeport and in Grand Bahama.
His heart is downtown.
Yes. Mr. Ronnie O'Connell, who is the proprietor of Industrial Safety Products. Mr. O'Connell, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
It's good to have you. And we also want to extend a very special welcome to Miss Margarita Bullard. She is the proprietor of T.S. Junction Perfume and Accessories Store, who is downtown. Welcome, Miss Bullard.
Thank you so much. It's nice being. I think it was 8 years ago, so I'm sharing in the anniversary as well.
Yes, that is right.
It's on here.
That is right.
It's on
See,
here.
someone that knows the history of Focus Forward here.
What you call her? What name did you use?
Miss Margarita Bullard.
Well, shut the door.
Shut the door. That's my business name, Alice.
That's your business name. That's not your downtown name.
No, it's not.
Okay, I was like, wait, hold on. Someone come and give you the wrong script name. I was like, you know. Oh, we're not. Oh, that's your business name.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
but there's T's.
Yes.
Well, we all know about T.S. Junction. We all know about T.S. Junction.
And it's Therese, correct?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. See, that's
That's
my name.
That's what you know.
That's family business. That's family name. That's what it is. It's family name.
So let's jump into the conversation really quickly. So, Mr. O'Connell, Industrial Safety Products, what inspired you to open this business?
From the safety side, I started out, well, I had a number of businesses here in Freeport, but I got into the safety supply business out of the demand from one of my customers, an industrial customer here in Grand Bahama called the Grand Bahama Shipyard. At the time, I supplied them with vehicles, and they were, through my relationship with the purchasing manager, they were lamenting about delays about their safety supplies. So long and the short of it, I got to seeking out manufacturers and explained to them that there's a real demand here in the Bahamas and on Grand Bahama. And one thing led to another, and I started my company doing safety supplies.
Okay. And we know that workplace safety is a very critical issue, right?
Yes.
Talk to us about the quality of the products that you provide.
All right. Some of the name brands here we have here, like Port West, this product here, okay? Port West is a UK company that's been established and manufacturing safety supplies and hazmat products for over 125 years. They have about 5 different manufacturing plants throughout the globe, and we are fortunate to be the authorized distributor for them here in Grand Bahama and throughout the Bahamas. And we have other companies like International EnviroGuard. We all remember Dorian and the following pandemic. through my relationship with EnviroGuard, we were one of the few local companies that was able to support the RAND and Nassau with all those N95 garments that were so vital to keeping the health safety staff safe. So we have relationships with manufacturers. As the local distributor, we're able to supply large companies like the shipyard or the hospital and local commercial contractors who work like in Buckeye with the FR garments. And we also have stuff like you see the Marine, this contraption here, for everybody in the Marine area. They have to wear this when they're on those tugboats and the pilot guides. And so we support the various industries that would be stuff to keep them safe on the job.
Okay. Yeah. What I like is the fact that you're a company that's local.
Yes.
And you're able to provide what these international companies need, and everything right here on the island.
Yes.
Now, you said you've had multiple businesses in Freeport. So I've got a question for you. As an entrepreneur in this specialized industry, what has been your biggest challenge and how did you overcome it?
Well, I'm still working on overcoming it. But believe it or not,
I like your honesty. Yes.
The biggest challenge, believe it or not, is working with the procurement departments within Grand Bahama.
Okay.
They all want to run to the U.S.
Okay.
And they spend millions upon millions of dollars with the companies in the U.S., and we're right here. As a local distributor and for these manufacturers, any quantities, we're able to supply these companies.
At a competitive price.
At a very competitive price.
And I think that's the key. Well, you know what? This show is international, Mr. O'Connor, just in case you didn't know that, right?
Yeah.
So everyone all over the world gets to see that if you're an international company, and if you're a commercial company, and you need these safety supplies, it is available here in Grand Bahama.
And we have stock. That's more important.
You have
we
the
don't,
stock.
We don't come and say, oh, well, we'll get it for you and have it a week. No, you come, pull up your truck, pull it by the cases. We have it in stock right here.
What if someone from San Salvador needs it?
Well, it's logistics. We'll get it to Nassau and then find the nearest mailboat getting it to them.
So anywhere throughout the Bahamas, they can come to you and get this product because it's in-house, in stock right now.
Right now, ready to go.
If I say I need 50 of those vests right now, I come
tell me where you want it delivered.
Okay. Oh, you deliver too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like he's ready.
Yes.
All right. Now, we know that workplace safety is very important. Do you find that as you move through the island and deal with these different companies, are they aware how important having this safety equipment, or you find that you have to provide the education?
Here's the thing. The interesting thing is, it doesn't even start at the safety level. Unfortunately, these companies, they look at the budget first. Because as simple as, say, the respirators, right? Or the safety spectacles for the persons doing demolition. Like we're proposing to have some serious work here in Grand Bahama. And the items that keeps the person safe is, in terms of the value, it's really minuscule. Right. But then they look at, oh, I got to cut costs. I just want to look into the camera and say, any small, medium, or large contractor, any project that you bidding for, come and see us. We're located over there on 19 Oak Street. Our number is 829-5598. Come and visit us. Let us meet with you. Let's put a plan together to get you the products that you need to keep your workers safe, because if your workers get hurt, your project gets behind, you get penalized. I mean, it's just a rippling effect. But more importantly, you need to keep your workers safe, okay? And it doesn't cost as much as you think it always does. Just come and meet with us. We'd be happy to put a plan together for you.
Because this plan helps them to include in their budget, in their bidding.
Yes, that they don't have to cut corners and leave their workers exposed.
Okay. All right, so if we can come over to Ms. Bullard. Ms. Bullard, if we can talk to you about T's Junction Perfume and Accessories Store. We know that you've been operating for many, many years within the city of Freeport.
Downtown.
And you have some, and you have some wonderful products that you offer in T's Junction. So tell us a little bit about what you have to offer in T's Junction that people generally would expect, but also tell us about some of those nice little treats and other things that you have, especially because there's a Mother's Day holiday coming up. And I'm sure you have some great things.
Well, I've been in business for 19 years. It's been interesting because business is about supply and demand. So you try to supply the things that your customers are asking you for. And so we try to work with that, organizing the store, diversing the store to be able to cater to all the needs that are coming our way. And Mother's Day is definitely coming up very soon. So I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who are watching. And so we have something for every budget and every age. And so come on down, we can put a basket together for you. You can get perfume, you can get handbags, you can get scarf. We have a little bit of everything. Our chocolates, we have ones available as well for you. We have our body sprays. We have a little of everything that the mom likes. So you can come and get a personalized basket made.
So like she said, she's been in business 19 years. And I like that you also know, pointed out that it's about supply and demand. So you started off with just perfumes?
I did.
And so because of the demand for other products, you brought in other things. What is something that you have in the store that people would be surprised that you're selling?
Well, at the moment, we're now doing wholesale and resale T-shirts because surviving in Freeport, you have to survive. And so we also have T-shirts available for you. So you can get your T-shirts if you're a person that prints shirts. We have T-shirts available for you. We have dresses available for you. So we have a lot of products that really people don't know that we have. And it's because we had to survive in Grand Bahama. So we had to diverse our store to be able to survive. And so we do unique clothing, we do jewelry, we do special orders, we do body oil. So a little bit of everything.
Well, they need to come and see.
They need to come and see us.
Where can they find you downtown?
Well, yes, Alice, we're partly downtown. We're in Commonwealth Plaza, Kipling Lane, next to Chance's a new Image Beauty Supply store, right behind CIBC Bank.
It's still downtown.
Yeah, we downtown.
Now, you have so many things in the store. Do you also have things that could fit just about any budget?
Well, yes. If you have a $5 budget for Mother's Day, come and see us. If you have a $150 budget, come and see us. If you have a $400 budget, come and see us. We try to cater to every need.
Every need.
Every need.
So quick question. I know we asked our first guest, you know, overcoming challenges, but let me switch this up. What is probably one memorable moment in the 19 years that you've been in business where you're like, I'm so glad I stayed?
Wow. Well, my thing is I like dealing with people.
Okay.
And so I develop a lot of relationships. And so I get to share with these relationships, sharing with persons their challenges and see what they're going through. And so I've seen a lot of persons grew and they're still with me. And when I see customers come back who's been with me from day one, it makes me smile. So I'm happy I stayed.
Some kids grow up.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I have one final question because I know we have to wrap, but when you think about T's Junction and the fact that you offer so many products, why would a customer come to T's Junction as opposed to going to anywhere else?
Well, definitely customer service is key for me. I want to make sure when you come across our threshold, you feel at home. We try to treat you just the way we would want to be treated wherever we go. And so it's not even about the product for us, it's the experience that you have when you come into T's Junction. It's just not a one-time event for you, so we want you to be able to come back. So we make sure to treat you that way. So when you think about a product, you'll think about us.
Okay, all right.
So we get price, we get quantity, we get value, we get service.
All right.
Downtown.
Right. And we got 2 minutes. So I'm going to do just a quick run back to both of you. Final thoughts, Mr. O'Connell?
Yes, I just wanted to add, if I may, under the shirts, Columbia shirts. We are also I have the honor of being the distributor for Columbia Sportswear. And we have, again, in store, we have one of the shirts I'm wearing, also this, but we have the whole line. We have pants, shirts, hats, T-shirts.
For ladies?
Yes, ladies too.
That
Okay.
look like me?
Yeah. So we have, and you know, again, it's top quality. But again, we just want the local community to know that you don't have to send off to the States, you don't have to order online, you don't have to send it now, so you can come in, try on, make sure it fits, and you'll be good to go.
Okay.
Thank you for that, okay?
Fantastic.
Thank you, yes.
Thank you very much. Ms. Bullitt, final thoughts from you?
Final thoughts, I would like to speak to all business owners. We're just one family. And we're here in Grand Bahama just trying to make it work. And so together we can do it. Together we can do it.
I love that. Great way to wrap up today's show. We want to thank you guys so much for being with us today. Of course, always wonderful to talk to our local businesses. We want to thank all of our sponsors, Invest Grand Bahama, OMG Couture, Visible Changes, Pretty Bear Essentials, and Untangled Studio. And we also want to thank two of our very special viewers, Miss Joelle Roll. I want to make sure that I say thank you so much to Miss Joelle and also to Miss Dorcetta Carey. Thank you so much for watching Focus Forward all the time. And if you want to mention on Focus Forward, then you need to let us know. When you see us in the food stores and you see us in the pharmacies, just stop by and say, hey, I watch watch Focus Forward, which is what they normally do.
Exactly.
And it makes us feel so special because that means that we're sharing something that you find valuable, and that's all that we really aim to do on behalf of the Port Authority and, of course, Invest Grand Bahama and the licensees. So, you know what? Thank you for inviting us into your offices, your businesses, and your homes. Grand Bahama's Best Talk Show is always here for you. And until next time, I'm Glendea Sweeting.
And I'm Alex Thompson.
Informing you on the positive things that happen only when you focus forward.
You've been listening to Focus Forward, sponsored by Invest Grand Bahama. Like us on Facebook at Invest Grand Bahama Small Business Bureau to stay updated.
And drop a business card at the Grand